The NCAA Tournament lines 2015, the play-in games, and the second round of the NCAA Tournament. Of course, brought to you by offshoreinsiders.com. The first round, they no longer call it the play-in, but as you can see, Manhattan a prohibitive favorite over Hampton. The other three games, though, the normal, very close lines. BYU a slight favorite over Mississippi. Then Wednesday night, North Florida a mild favorite over Robert Morris. And Dayton, basically with a home game against Boise State, laying 3.5. Of course, for the matchups yet to be determined for round two, pending the results of round one, or what we commonly like to call the play-in games. Quite a few games supposed to be competitive. Texas, Butler, LSU, and NC State among the early pods on day one that are expected to break some brackets for sure. Keep in mind, when we do file this report, these times are not yet posted. They are expected to be announced on Monday, but these are all your Thursday and Friday matchups, and offshoreinsiders.com will have all the details you need to win your bets. www.offshoreinsiders.com. Make sure you click on the podcast link, and you can get it pretty much from anywhere you get your podcasts. And now the remaining odds for Thursday's matchups, at least of those that are determined pending the outcomes of the first round. Purdue and Cincinnati, that's going to bust some brackets there. SMU making it under Larry Brown, a 2.5-point favorite over UCLA. A lot of people think UCLA, one of those teams that does not deserve to be in the tournament. And VCU under Shaka Smart, also a graduate of California University of Pennsylvania like me, although Shaka Smart got his master's degree there. They are underdogs to Ohio State, but look for that game to certainly break some brackets as well. Some of the experts thinking this will be Georgetown's year, the year that they will not flop in round one, but those of you looking for a possible upset, Georgetown, to say the least, under John Thompson III, they've certainly struggled big time in the NCAA tournament. They've been victims to upsets. And now onward to the Friday odds. Remember, we will certainly have previews of all these games at offshoreinsiders.com. We'll make sure we place those links. We're going to be working on them throughout the night. Not going to get much sleep at www.offshoreinsiders.com. But you can see for Friday, you have just in the first half of games, 3 games with double-digit spreads. We will see how the big dogs do. We'll analyze all those numbers and more at offshoreinsiders.com. And now your final group of odds for Friday. Wichita State and Indiana, one of the more intriguing matchups. A lot of people think that Wichita State was robbed, should have been a lot higher. Obviously, Oklahoma State and Oregon will bust some brackets. Davidson and Iowa as well. And remember, offshoreinsiders.com will have all the picks you need. Make sure you visit offshoreinsiders.com before placing a bet on either the side or the total on any single game.